I'm back with another video. This video will focus strictly on beauty products. So we are nearing the end of 2016. This year truly flew by to me, but I loved every bit of it. I like trying lots of different things, but they're just, and I have to kind of make myself sometimes because I'll find those products that I just really, really love, and I don't want to, step out of that comfort zone or whatever, but these are products I found myself purchasing numerous times throughout the year, and they are just a part of my daily routine. It was like a must-have, so I figured I'd share them with you. So let's get started. All right, starting off with primer. Absolutely love Rimmel London's Stay Matte Primer. This one it says you can use alone, under, or over makeup. I have used it actually over my makeup, just very lightly, to kind of set, think it was like I'm out of setting spray, so what do I do type of situations. But I absolutely love this. I have oily combination skin, so I prefer to use something that's going to kind of help mattify my skin and keep it that way throughout the day. And then the other one I fell in love with actually towards the end of 2016. It's nothing new, but I don't know. I guess, everything has its time, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I like this, because one, it is good to kind of just increase, like it says, the longevity of your foundation, but it blurs or reduces the appearance of fine lines and pores. So I do have big pores just kind of here sometimes, but for me, what I like about it was I have some texture kind of in the area where I actually have blemishes, and I feel that it kind of just smooths everything out, gives me a nice little canvas, so that's why I liked it. So, and when I use them, I will use both, so I don't ever use just one. I still like to use this all over, and then this over a little bit as well. Okay, next thing is for my brows. I do love MAC's Spike Pencil, Anastasia's pencil as well, but my absolute favorite is her Dip Brow Pomade. This is in the shade of Chocolates. I've used a few other shades as well, but this is my favorite. It's just like that perfect color, not too dark. For concealers, I love and buy all the time the LA Girl. Yes, I'm one of those people, but it's good. What you get for what you pay. This is a good product. This shade is Fawn. I like to use it to highlight under eye, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, and in my chin. Sometimes there are a few other products, concealer products I'll use that I like that are a little bit lighter, like if I want something lighter in the inner eye area, and then I'll put this further out. But I always go back to this. I like the consistency. It's not too thick. It sits well on my face, so that's what I like about it. And then to color correct, I do have blemishes mostly in my chin area, so I'll do that. Kind of, press it into the skin before I go over with the concealer that's my skin tone, and then my foundation. And that leads me into the NYX Conceal Correct Contour Palettes. Is this. I do not use all of the shades out of here. I usually use just these two. This one mostly I'll use like under my brows after I've done them to kind of carve them out, clean everything up. But I've probably the past 4 to 6 months used this color as well to kind of go over the areas I color correct, and I actually like it. So my favorite beauty products are lip products, eyeshadows, and brushes. Absolutely love. So it's hard to kind of pick a palette. So I try to think of a palette that I just go to all the time, although it doesn't look like it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Self-Made palette. And what I like about it, this palette, I feel like it's very versatile because, you have shades in here, and a lot of them do kind of have shimmer, but there are some with some mattes. But there are shades here, you can kind of get a nice day look, or, if you want something colorful or funky, you can do that, or, just want something that's more nighttime or with a little bit of drama. So I like that you can create different looks from this palette. Some people may not see it that way, but I do, so hey. They're both by MAC. This one is Amber Lights, and then this one is Saddle. So Saddle I will use kind of as a transition color, but even days where I'm just like, maybe I'm just going to do like a wing or whatever, I'll just brush this over my entire lid. And then Amber Lights is just like that perfect gold color. It's got a nice little sheen to it. Nothing, I don't know if you can see it that well, but nothing too crazy. No heavy glitter, fallout, or anything like that. So that's why I like it. So very nice and very smooth. And actually, the two colors I have on my eyes today. So something just very light, but you know, just a little something's there. So that's for shadow. I decided to try this out, and once I realized how bomb it was, I racked up. So the Milani Prep Set Go. This is a transparent face powder. I know a lot of people shy away from using transparent face powders because, and I get it. Some people are like, oh, it's gonna make me white, or does that really work? It does. I had to just try it. I've tried Cliniques. I really do like Cliniques as well. But this one, I don't know what it is. It's perfect for me. So what I will do after I do my foundation and concealer, I will go through using a face brush and kind of just put it over the areas, especially the areas I get oily. So under my eye, down my nose, forehead, chin area, and then I just kind of sweep a little bit everywhere else. And then I do have a powder because I like to bake, so I'll put my powder where I bake. And I like the CoverGirl. It's Clean Matte Pressed Powder Oil Control. And so, yeah. I'm hitting pan on that one. So I've gone through quite a few of these as well this year, and I like it because, again, it does keep you matte. It's not heavy. I like the texture of it, so I absolutely love this. And these are actually things I started incorporating into my kits. So throughout the day, some people like to touch up their face, like they feel like they get oily. I'm not one of those people that does it as much. Not saying that I don't get oily, but like if I come back in the house, or if I really know it's going to be a long day and I'm trying to, you know, just really keep everything together, I will typically throw the transparent one in my bag. Oops, dropped it. Anyhow, I will throw that one in my bag with me to take and just kind of touch up throughout the day. And I'll kind of blot away the oil first and then touch up with the powder. So, yeah. Contouring. Got into it slowly but surely. I went through the whole, should I do cream or powders? I'm not opposed to cream contouring, but I just like the powder. To me, I don't know, I just have a preference for it. Fell in love with the next one. So I will use, let's see, this shade here and this one, and I typically will take the darker shade and put it further up towards my hairline and bring it in. And the same for the nose. I just kind of lightly do my nose. I guess before you put powder and stuff on, you gotta have a foundation. So one of my absolute top foundations for 2016, I like to try different stuff, I do, but this one, it's gotten to the point where if I find this, or usually Ulta because they'll have all the shades, but other places, and then you get it for a good deal too, I like buy these things like 4 at a time or 6 at a time because I just love it. It's Maybelline's Matte Poreless, the Fit Me foundation. They do come in dewy as well, but I like a matte finish, so I will use this. I'm shade 338. I believe it's medium to full coverage. I get good coverage out of it. I can agree, medium to full. You can build it up a little bit as well, but I have blemishes, and I just love the finish I get from it. I love the texture. It doesn't move. So I absolutely, yeah, love this foundation. So yeah, and oh, almost done. You know what I did not grab? I didn't grab any blush. That's cool. Whatever. A highlighter, MAC's Gold Deposit. Oh, I guess I could say highlighter, like an honorable mention of products I'm absolutely in love with. A rack of all, I have tons, but oldie but goodie. That's it. But yeah, I forgot to grab one other thing too. But mascaras, Maybelline's Rocket Volume Express. This mascara, absolutely love. I buy this one in bulk too. All of Maybelline's mascaras, actually, I just love them. Good quality, good price, and I also like Benefits. They're real. That's the one I forgot to grab, but I have to mention that because that's one that I used all year. It's like a holy grail this year as well. And I like to layer mascara, so what I typically will do is, okay, Benefit, they're real, then another Maybelline Volume 1, and it's in the green tube, I can't remember the name of it, and then this one as well. And if I'm wearing lashes, I'll usually probably only do 2 of them. But yeah, so this is absolute fave though, because I also like to use this on my lower lashes. So that's what I love about their product, or that product. far as setting sprays go, the MAC one, it just doesn't work for me personally. You know, you have to find what works best for you. So these are ones that work best for me. I do like Urban Decay's, the all-nighter one as well, but I'm kind of like love-hate relationship. So the ones that work for me all the time is the L'Oreal Infallible. This came out this year, and I love this. I use this when it's like extremely hot. I'm outside all day, and it holds everything. So I think when I first tried this, I was just like, wait, what did I put on? Did I put that on today? And my makeup still? Yep, good, love it. And then, believe it or not, I just realized I have a lot of their products that were mentioned, but hey, their stuff is bomb. You find stuff you like, you go with it, okay? NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, very good. I guess everybody else loves it too, because now that I think about it, every time I go to the store, it kind of like sold out. So when I see it, I'm like, get them, get all of them. But I do love this product. I actually started using the dewy one by them as well, and as I said, you know, I've said numerous times, I like a matte finish, but I noticed this summer, you know, and because it's hot, you know, hot weather, skin's a little bit drier. My skin was becoming so dry, it was uncomfortable, but I knew I wanted my face, you know, that finish I was going for. So I started using the dewy spray, and it just made everything a little bit more comfortable for me. I still, you know, I had just a little bit of dewiness, but not too much, and I think that's because the majority of my products I use are for a matte finish, but then when I put this on top of it, it just kind of balanced everything. So definitely give it a try if you haven't. And absolute last thing will be lipsticks. So I figured I'd mention a few of my favorites. The first one is MAC's Polished, and this is like a day-to-day for me, actually, believe it or not. So it's close enough to skin tone, but nothing too crazy, so I can just throw this on like for work, or if I'm out and it's like, oh, I need some chapstick. It's kind of like, in a sense, it's like my chapstick. So yeah. Another one is the Milani Naturally Chic. I like this because it's like a nice little nude for me. And then one of my favorite reds, you can never have too many reds in my opinion, was the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani one, and this one's called Rocksteady. So those are those three, and I believe that's it. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of share some of my holy grails. Maybe you see something you want to give a try. If you have recommendations or questions about anything, leave them below. I'll be sure to check them out. I pray you all have a great new year as you welcome the new year, that you're surrounded by friends or loved ones, and blessings in 2017. Love you.